when I sit and I do these videos, I don't do these videos every week to tell you what to do. I don't do these videos every week to preach to you. I do these videos for a particular purpose. And that purpose is, you see, there are so many people that are wandering around life trying to figure out what to do. Most of the time they know what to do, they know the right thing to do, but the thing is you don't necessarily know how to do it. The thing is you know how to do it, but we act like we don't. And sometimes you just need things to be as simple as possible. We live in a very complex world. Life is very complex, and a lot of times we just need things to be put in a certain perspective. So when I do these videos, I try to give you that perspective. So I'm not talking at you, I'm talking with you because I understand. I understand. And one thing right now that is going on with a lot of people is that we're wandering around life aimlessly without making decisions. We're not understanding our choices. We're not valuing our options. We're not considering what we value. And we walk around aimlessly, just pointless. I see it a lot from 7th grade to 17th grade. It doesn't matter where you are. I see it all the time. I see it in my life. And so one of the things that I want to tell you today on this Tuesday is, sometimes you got to do things that you just don't feel like doing. That's it. This is about small steps to getting to where you need to go. On this road of progress, you got to take small steps in order to get there. Sometimes you're going to take leaps, sometimes you're going to jump, and sometimes you're going to run. But when you don't know what's going on, when it's too dark for you to see the next step in front of you, you have to take small steps and be cautious. And the way you do that today is to do things that you don't feel like doing. Some people don't feel like getting up in the morning. That's why I made a video about waking up in the morning. Some people don't feel like dealing with their own reality. And so they always talk about what they can't do and the limitations. And they say, well, but. They use the word but. I talked about that last week. Sometimes you just have to do things that you don't feel like doing. Sometimes you have to go to school. You got to go to school. You don't feel like going to school, but you have to. Sometimes you have to go to that 4th hour, even though that teacher gets on your nerves. Sometimes you have to get up and go to work at the job that you don't like and a job that doesn't like you. You don't care about it, but you have to because you gotta pay the rent. You have to because you need to get an education. And if you're going to play in this game, you got to be able to do things sometimes that you don't feel like. And you have to be okay with that.